driver for the team, and that means putting racing first in front of everything else, in front of your family, your kids, your hobbies, a lot of things. And so I've enjoyed making that sacrifice over the past 10 or 12 years, and that's a sacrifice that was necessary to stay in the Cup Series as long as I have, and to keep a job. And I've had a lot of fun. I've had fun, doing appearances and traveling to the tracks and testing and being on the simulator and a lot of things that it takes to be a competitive race car driver. But I felt like over the next few years, if I continue to make that sacrifice, I would really um, be in a tough spot at home with my young girls growing up, starting to be involved in activities outside of school and on the weekends and with friends. And one of the things that was kind of a catalyst to making this decision was they have some interest in different things that they haven't been able to do, my girls, because of my schedule. They can't, go and do an extra gymnastics on the weekends or go to swim lessons because, I'm leaving to go to a racetrack or I've got a commitment somewhere, and it wasn't fair for my wife to be running them around town, and just feasibly it couldn't work out. So I think it's important time in their years as they're developing and growing older and learning the difference between right and wrong, that I'm there to show them and to teach them and to love on them. And I still love racing and have a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year, and I'll still be around and hopefully race a little here and a little there. But the days of full-time, Cup racing and that commitment level, I'm just ready to turn my focus to the household a little bit.
We're going to start here with Ben and then go to Jacob and then to Jeff and to Bob.
David, Ben White with Lexington Dispatch. Honestly, you worked really hard to get to the Cup Series for a lot of years. How hard was it? I mean, how many sleepless nights did you really have to say, it's time to do something different?
It was a really tough process to think about all the things, not only the things that would affect in my life, but in others. We have partners that are invested, in me personally, in Front Row Motorsports, a manufacturer that spends a lot of time and money investing in me as a race car driver and as a race team. All my fans, my friends, and certainly it's the only thing that I've known since I was a teenager. That's the only thing I've thought about, even when I should have been thinking about school and different things when I was a teenager. I was thinking about, my race car and what I could do. So that process was tough. But once it was clear to me in my heart, in my gut, after, some quiet time and prayer and things like that, it was a pretty easy decision once I got to that point. The process was tough, and it was hard to think about all of those things, and change is difficult sometimes. But once I got to the point where I was at ease and content, and I knew that was where God wanted me to go, it was a pretty easy decision.